Hub family. We're live here on the Roots Reggae Hub. It's Melody Mondays with Shana McCalla. Come join us on Instagram. We have Nana Mclean. That's right, Nana Mclean, the queen of reggae music here in Canada. Joining us tonight. Some would say queen around the world. Nana Mclean. This is her new song, I'm Blessed, off her new album, Nana Now. Check it out on all platforms. What's up, everybody coming in on the Instagram? Everybody. We all know this track, the big tune.
You know, I decided to be really so precious. You're mine, and we belong together.
Nana,
Hey,
how are you?
what's up, Shana?
How are you feeling?
I'm good. I'm good. I'm great. How are you?
Excellent. I'm so glad to have you in my presence tonight. Queen Reggae Music.
All right. Same here, man.
I'm so excited to talk about Sistahfest and talk about your legacy and what it means to be, female representation in reggae music, because there's not many. The men dominate reggae in a lot of ways, but we have these queens such as yourself representing for women in the reggae music industry.
Yes, that's why Sistahfest is very, very important at this time.
Sistahfest is so important. Big up Masani, of course.
Of course, yes. Look at this. My thing is falling apart. Hold on.
Are you okay? Are you okay with your setup and your phone? Everything's okay over there?
I am okay. I don't know. I just shift just now.
Okay. I can hear you perfect. For anyone who might not know who you are, maybe, I don't know if they've been living under a rock, but we also have people tuned in on the radio in 228 countries around the world.
All right.
So I want everybody around the world, to hear from you in your own words who Nana Mclean is.
Okay. Nana Mclean musically is a singer, songwriter from a little place called Kingston, Jamaica, in a little place in St. Catherine, 29 miles out of Kingston, and with a family of a lot of people. And I write, I sing, I do so many stuff. I even heal you musically. You know what I'm saying?
Yes. You are gifted. You are gifted as a singer-songwriter, as a songstress. Your voice is like an angel, a gift to us all.
Oh, thank you. I really appreciate that.
Tell me about your early childhood growing up. I love to start at the roots and foundation of your life and every artist's life, just to get an understanding of your upbringing and what made you the woman you are today.
Well, my upbringing was very, very simple. I have a mother and a father, sisters and brothers, many, and we live a simple life. We cook together, we eat at home, we go to school, we come home and we eat dinner, and mesh again until bedtime. Do our homework before, and it's just a simple, normal life. But something else was in the back of my head, and it's music.
How early did you discover that, you were destined to do reggae music, to be in the industry, and to be who you've become?
You know what? I don't think it's say reggae music. It was just music at the time, because I wasn't sure of I just know that the heart, the music is a heart thing. And that's what I felt it down deep in the bottom of your heart. If you're in school, you're singing. Why are you singing? We're not singing. But that's what I want. I want you to listen and tell me that I'm singing because I'm a singer. And I used to tell kids that. This is me. I sing. And we would maybe go under a tree and we would sing music. We would get together as children and make music together, right? And we were, I think I was about 12 at that time, while doing stuff, and it's all music. I used to go under a mango tree and even write songs at a very, very young age. So it's in me, it's always inside of me. It's like there's no getting away. And when you do anything and people, it makes people happy, and you see people smile, trust me, that's it. You know,
Yes.
your heart will tell you.
Yes. I love that. I love that you're doing it, you know, to affect people, to make people feel things and move
Yeah.
people.
Mm-hmm.
It's inspiring. Music is inspiring because a lot of
It
times,
is.
you know, you sing about things that people go through in life.
Yes. And sometimes you don't know how it came about that you do it because of how people are feeling. But it's a vibe. It's we call it a vibe. You know, you heard the name the vibe, right? So it's a vibe that you get. You get a vibe from why is she looking so sad, you know? And by the time you're thinking about that person, it's a song is coming in your head right away. And why is he treating this girl like that? That's not fair. It's like it's a song coming up, so you just gotta let it out, and you gotta be asking people, "Are you okay? Are you okay?" You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's from the song, right? But that's
It's in
me.
the song. Oh my gosh. Your hit single, Till I Kiss You, it's like a major success in Jamaica and around the world. Can you tell us the inspiration behind that cover song and like how it changed your life in such a big way in your career at that time?
And you know what? It I don't know. It didn't change my life because it didn't mean anything at the time, right? It's like I'm making you happy, and that's all. I'm not thinking that I'm successful or it's making me happy, or I'm just happy because you are happy. Like whoever's listening to the song is it's making them happy. I remember I was in bed one night and they have a dance on the street, and it was a street dance further up the road, and they were playing that song, and all I could hear in the sound was doo 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 doo. It was beating my house, like it was really rocking, and I'm thinking that oh yeah, that's me, and everybody was people were beating the board, the wood, the place where the dance was. When they put the song on, they were all beating, and I'm going, okay. They're beating the post, and I'm making you happy. That's why I'm happy. Trust me. That song, it didn't make me feel like I have a hit song or I'm being a show off or whatever. I was just happy because people were happy. And I think inside music, that's what happens.
Yes, yes. And maybe at the time you didn't realize, you know, how this would propel you in a certain way, you know, and how people would see you as such a star. But it did in fact do that for you. I mean, you've been in the industry for several decades, and you're successful in the fact that you are worldwide. You know, people are playing you in Japan, people are playing you in Germany, people are playing you in Brazil.
Yeah.
You know, it's a global thing. And of course, we love you here, and you are going to be at Sistahfest. I see
Well,
Masani or
yes,
Rastafest
of
um,
course.
commenting on that. So I want to get to know, you know, what we have in store for Sistahfest coming up on Saturday. I'm excited about it,
Oh my God, I am
especially
excited.
what it means for the impact of women as
Yeah.
well.
Well, because it's about the women at this time. I really, really appreciate that. We want to thank Masani for stuff like this. You get us together. Let us show love. Let us unite. Let us sing songs together if we have to. I just one song. We just need one song. You know, we are women and we are loved by us women. Us, we love ourselves because it's the last thing. A woman, no matter what, if you don't love yourself, you'll never be loved, no matter what. So I try. My father used to tell me that you have to love yourself as a woman. And even man, he's telling me that, right? And God bless his soul, but it's true. I love me. I love me. Like, I really love me. I love me. Don't you love you?
Yes, I do.
Yes, that's what
It's such an important message because self-love, you know, if you don't love yourself, it's hard to love anyone else.
Oh, yes.
Yes.
And love is so important.
Yes, it is. And I
So
love that you sing a lot about love as well.
yeah, because love is really the healer. We have to love. And we have to love one another. We have to, we have to try to understand each other, even when it seems so hard, right? And you do things out of love, you do things out of hate, and that's not right. So let's put the opposite, love. Let's do
do
love.
things out of
Right?
love, yes.
Yes.
Tell me how you think the reggae music scene or industry has evolved over time. How have you been able to adapt to these changes, technology, and
Well,
how's it been for you?
it's still have a lot more to go, and there's a lot of things that we're doing differently right now, and some of us don't even know how to do anything on social media even now. I'm I'm serious, and I'm not gonna say that I am not that person because I'm just getting there. So I think we all will get to where we're supposed to be in time because there's different places and different things that people are, you know, I can stay here and talk to you. I don't have to come into the radio station or anything. I'm home. I'm relaxed.
Yes.
Having a sip of water and all that. So yeah, it's a good thing.
It's improvements. Yeah. I love it. I mean, it's different when you're in front of someone, but the convenience of being able to talk to anyone around the world at any time.
Yes. Friday I was in an interview in Japan from here.
Yes.
And it was fun, right? And it was like, okay, even then, different countries, as you say, they embrace my music. That it's even surprised me. But I know God is good, and we are going to be there and stay there. So, hey, this is Nana.
Amen. And the world is a little bit smaller in that sense, you know?
Yeah.
It doesn't seem like we're so far apart from each other anymore.
Right. So we can show love in different ways. Because it seems small. I'm talking to the radio announcer and it's like he was right beside me. So hey, one time, no, right? Maybe my time, but your time, yes. But
what do you think the importance of is? How important is it to you? Do you think that we have women such as yourself and Marcia Griffiths and these legendary icons, I call you, in reggae music, representing for the women in reggae music?
Well, you know what? It's a big thing and it's a good thing, right? Because it's very nice, and I applaud people that put events like this on because we can get together as women and we're powerful people, right? Because everybody have a gift and everybody has something to offer, right? As women, and I tried, and I know that we can do most anything if we put our mind to it, right? So it's a good thing that this is on right now, and yes, people like me, Sister Carol, getting up there and showing people how to love and stay blessed, and we can use words like bless up, and feel great about that, right? And show love. Teach people to show love, because that we're messenger. We should do these things. You know, we should deliver the message to show love, and let it shine very bright, because we are bright ourselves.
And you are love, and you show love in your music. And I feel every word with every, word choice and lyric and just their delivery. It's so effortless, and it just comes from a place of truth.
Yes.
I find I've been listening to a lot of there's so much music that you have. Your discography is so long. I could be listening to your music for a whole year, and I probably would still not catch up all now. But I love the fact that you put elements of R&B, gospel, jazz influence in there. Can you tell us about your creative process? What typically comes for you first, the rhythm or the lyrics? How do you blend those different styles?
Different styles. I work with the rhythm, right? I love the rhythm, and then if you give me a rhythm, and I get a vibe from that rhythm, then I'm gonna put. It's so easy to tell when you have a rhythm that says, "Oh yeah, I can do this." It's a gospel, right? It's a hard thing, right? And I could maybe take a different rhythm and say, "Oh, this sounds so jazzy," right? And this is jazz. And gospel, hello, you have to love God, so you love gospel. It's so easy. I mean, it's very easy, right? Because if you love God, listen, you will love gospel, right? So if you don't, and if you don't have any love in your heart, then you can't love it either. So let's show some love and do some stuff.
I love that. And you might have been maybe influenced. Like, how was your spirituality growing up? Did you grow up in church? Were you singing in church? How did that evolve for you spiritually?
My family, they always go to church. So when you're little, as a little girl, I remember my grandma, she was in church with me, and she was just juking my side because I was sleeping, right? But we are always in church. And my grandma take me so far one night to a church that we have to sleep over to a house. And I don't want to talk about it, where it's so dark, but this is where the church was that night, right? So we have to be there. But yes, I've grown up in church and out of church and in church, but we are always in church, singing and clapping, praying. And yes, I used to be in the choir at the time for as a kid at the Church of God Apostolic Church, and that was back in the days was beautiful. So all this is instilled in you. So guess what? Yes, every time anything wrong with anybody back in my house, oh Lord Jesus. So guess what? It's always there. So it's not going to be. It's instilled. It's in you. I give thanks for that.
Yes, good, thanks. Tell me about the artists you've worked with. You've worked with many artists and collaborated and created some beautiful tracks. Tell me who your favorite artist was to collaborate with.
Well, artists that I've done a lot of stuff around and with is and I really appreciate them. And I work with Buju Banton, I work with Barris Hammond, I work with Tony Rebel, I work with let me see. I got to line up myself, but it's so much people, right? So you work, and I think everybody have a different vibe, and everyone have a sound. So I don't think there's any special artist that I would pick and say he was better and he was nice. I might like the song, but that doesn't mean that I rather to work with you, because music is love and it's a heart thing. And we are unique in our own way, differently, all the time. I always say that. People always say, "Oh, you sing better than..." No, everyone is unique. And they have a style, and they have a flow, they have something different to give, something to bring to the table. Listen, music is one song. one song. Because all we need is a group of people to get together and say, let's sing one song. And you would hear the harmony coming out, right? So,
And it's so hard to choose one from the, like, these are big, big artists and amazing in their own right.
yeah,
So
yeah,
it would be logically hard to have a
yeah,
favorite, just from the names you mentioned
no,
there. But beautiful
thank
tracks
you.
you have with each of those artists. Tell me about Nana's medley from the Nana's Collectors released album. It's a huge track. Still to this day, I don't think I go to a dance or a party where that track is not played. Still to this day
Uh-huh.
on the radio, like it's a timeless track. It's a beautiful track. Some of the other tracks on the album, Are You Ready? Love Me Till Morning, Donovan Germain produced, Penthouse Records. Tell me about that time in your life. How was that for you, looking
That
back?
was a special time. That was a special time in my life because I was just writing songs. I remember writing the song "Love Me Till Morning" and all these. It's that collector series of all hit songs. They're all hits. It's what a price I have to pay. Love, what a price. You know, you know. Are you ready? Then I remember picking up the track, the music for the medley, Nana's medley, and was behind a kitchen. Behind a kitchen, we stood there and we started to find songs that would fit this rhythm. And trust me, it did work. See, it's still living until this day. It lives on.
It does, and I
Wow.
love the track. Oh, I mean, I've been playing it, and I do have a curated playlist of all your music, which I'll be playing following the interview, following our
Mm,
reasoning tonight. So,
yes.
as soon as our reasoning wraps up, I have a 3 hour, and I was trying to go through. It was hard to get it down to 3 hours, but I have
Oh
a
my
3 hour
goodness.
mix of all Nana McClean music. So for everybody who's tuned in on the radio, you got keep it locked on rootsreggaehub.com. You can listen on Alexa, Google, TuneIn app. There's many ways to listen. On our Twitter page, you can listen. There's a direct link to the player. We will be playing all Nana tracks back to back to back tonight.
Wow. I said, wow.
So it's a
Right.
treat for everybody tuned in around the world. Bless up everybody tuning
Yes, sir.
in once again. Tell me about advice that you would give to up and coming, empresses coming up wanting to do reggae. They see you, they inspire to be like you, or to almost try to walk in your footsteps, so to speak. What advice would you give them in your what you've learned from what you've learned?
I'm very truthful. And I'm very, I'm not going to say I'm perfect. But I feel like the music never finished. So it have to be perfect. And even when it's perfect to me or to you, it's still not perfect. So we got to finish it. So that means we have to keep going with writing songs, writing good lyrics, invite the kids, children, to participate in stuff like the, the love that you have to show so you can show them how they should live. Because they are going to grow up one day too. And we'd like them to learn from us that, oh yeah, I heard Miss Nana say this. Granny Nana said this, or Mama Nana said this, or Auntie Nana said this. So we would like to teach the kids, or the ones that is coming up, to do music with love. Do not look at someone else and say, I can do better than that, because it's nothing like that.
Yes.
Music is a language of love, and we can show everything that we want to do through music. So if you're going to pick up the mic to sing a reggae song, remember love, right? Always teach, write, speak, love to each other. Help each other. If someone say, oh, you think this sounds good? Yeah. Let me see. Yeah, but you know what? My vibe is that, well, let's do it this way. Don't you see that I love you? And maybe you can, and the person might say no, they want to do it a different way. Okay, let's listen and let's come together. But one is going to work because we are trying to understand each other in the music business. It's a business. It's a real love business. And yeah, people will get jealous at seeing others doing stuff. No, we can't do that. We have to help and applaud each other. For real.
I love that. I love that advice, and giving the feedback and the positive, constructive criticisms, and
Yeah.
lifting each other up rather than tearing each other down. Your words of love. You are Daisy in the comment section here says you are perfect love. Big up, Daisy. I haven't seen her in a while. Big her up. That's so true. You are an embodiment of perfect love, and your music does as well speak of such love stories. You're quite a storyteller as well in your music. You've been nominated for several awards, including the International Reggae and World Music Awards, and you won the Juno Award as well here in Canada for the Best Reggae Album. Tell me, how it feels to be recognized in that way.
It's everything always good and blessed, because this is how we go along. We try to take it further, and I think these things are very, very important for people to take it seriously and do the right thing. Go ahead after you nominated and you won the Juno or you won the Grammy or whatever. You move on and try to do your best on your platform. Keep writing. Don't stop writing, guys. I'm telling you, writing is very, very, very important, right? We are all singers and players of instruments. Let's write some songs, because and in the long run, it works out, right? So, I'm blessed, and I believe that whatever is for me, I'm still going to get it, because God is standing by. You know what I mean?
Yes, God is standing, and hard work pays off. I feel like, God is there, and the hard work, He sees the hard work. The universe sees the hard work that you put in, and you always get back. And I love that you've been recognized for your accolades and all that you've put in, especially here in Canada. There's so much history, and you're a part of that history. It's such a rich history. And a lot of times people forget that.
Yes. I give thanks for that. It's what you put out, they say you get back. And maybe sometimes you don't get it back either, but you will get it eventually if you hold on. So that's why I keep writing songs. It's a blessing. And the music shows everything, the love comes through the music. Keep writing, guys. I appreciate all my fellow singers and DJs and radio announcers, and keep the vibe going, man. Yeah, love it.
Nana, I want to talk about the 2018 album that you released. I think it was 2018. Nana Now.
Okay.
It has some songs that I love, like Love Treasures, It's Okay, Awake Zion. Beautiful tracks. Can you tell me about the concept, the production, what inspired the album, and what was it like working on the album for you?
Say that again. I kind of fade away just now. Come back, Nana.
What was it like working on the album? Tell me about, the concept for the album, the production, and, how was it received by fans?
It was long waiting for that album, and I have lots of help with that album, and I have Donovan German at my side with that album, because as you say, Love Treasure, you see, you name them, you name the song. These are Donovan German productions to help me to produce these, right? And then we have Eddie Bullen was part of that, and Eddie Bullen in Canada, right? And we have we have so many different people. I don't want to forget any names, but people, just people that push stuff in and help. And I work hard to write those some of those songs like Awake Zion and these songs. It's like night, lose night, no sleep. I'm doing to get this done. It's okay, that song. Oh my gosh, it's such a blessing, that song. And Dennis Jones was a part of God Bless Her Soul, a part of that album too. So, you know, it's a blessing. Huh? That's all I can say. It's hard work, but we didn't give up. We keep doing it until the end. We still keep doing it until the end. We never stop. As someone called and said, "Oh, you got to do this because this was right here and this should be here." Okay, let's see. And we get together as a family, like family, and we put it together. And Quincy, Eddie Bullen's son, Quincy Bullen, and all these, we do play guitar, lots of stuff, lots of people. I can name the people, but it's so much. And they all know, guys, you all know who I'm talking about. You are, yeah.
Shout
So,
out everybody that had a part in Nana Now. I love the album. I encourage everybody to stream the album on all platforms.
yes,
Definitely purchase the album. Support your favorite artist because, you know, it's important. It's important to support it. We've been playing the album. I will be playing songs from the album on the Nana playlist coming up very, very soon. It's a nice mix of all Nana music. So it's a treat for the Reggae Massive worldwide. I'm excited
massive,
to dance right here in my studio.
yeah, yeah, massive,
I'm
yeah.
excited
Hope
for
that
that.
you can get that album and be blessed, because it will bless you,
Yes,
right?
I do feel very blessed every single day. I'm grateful every day for blessings, and yeah, that album is a blessing. So
Yeah.
everybody, check out the album. Stay locked here on RootsReggaeHub.com to listen to it. Tell me about the message in your music. You know, what do you want fans to take away? What do you want them to feel other than love? You know, what maybe something else that you want them to feel? Like, I feel good when I'm dancing to your music. Well,
Feel, get up and dance. Dance to it in your living room. Don't just listen to the radio. Put it on the track and dance to it. And when you hear it on the radio, get up and dance and move. I'm telling you, you will be blessed if you do that. Yes, those songs, it came from my heart. Most of those songs, and it's watching other people going through separation inspire me too to do that. So it's not just about me, it's about the people. So people, go and bless yourself. Get the album and come out to Sistahfest this weekend and be blessed.
yes,
Believe
Sistahfest,
me,
be
blessed.
blessed.
Yes.
Saturday at Mocambo. Yeah, big up Masani again, Masani Productions once
Oh, yes,
again with the
Masani.
Sistahfest. I'm excited for all the ladies. I know Jade is on there too. Carol, it's beautiful. It's gonna be a beautiful weekend with
Yeah.
beautiful vibes. I love it. I love it. I love it. What can people, you know, expect from your performance on Saturday? This event celebrates women and empowerment. How important is it for you to be a part of this event? And what can we look forward to? What are you singing? Can you give us a little, you know, taste
Um,
of what's to come?
I don't even, I might tell you something now, and then when I go, the vibe say, do this, right? Because I plan my show, and then when I go, there's something else. But there's another surprise there for the ladies. And I'm inviting the men to come out and let us feel blessed, no matter what, right? And people, we are God's people. We need to show some love and expect to get a lot of stuff on Saturday. Believe me, people, come out. Don't miss this.
Nana,
Don't.
I am giving away 2 tickets as well, Nana. I don't know if I told you. I think I told you this. I'm giving away 2 single tickets for anyone that has liked tag their friend on the post, sharing the flyer on the Roots Reggae Hub timeline. So anyone that tags a friend, likes the post, shares the post, and comments here, I would like to be someone who's here on the live who lets me know what Nana's debut track is. We mentioned it in the top of the interview. I won't say the title track again, but there's a track that you released that sort of, you know, inspired and it propelled you in a sense and got you noticed. What was the first track that we mentioned in this reasoning tonight? So anybody, even if you're rewatching this interview later, because I will be posting this interview right after we reason tonight. So even if you're watching it later, if you tag a friend and share the flyer, Sistahfest flyer, on your stories, tag Roots Reggae Hub, then and you tell me the name of that song, you can DM me or you can put it right here in the comments section right now. And if you do, I will be picking 2 people to give the tickets to. So that's exciting.
That's exciting.
I love giving away things, and it's such an important event, you know, a groundbreaking event. So I think everyone will love the opportunity to win these tickets. So if you do know the title track, Nana Mclean's first track released, then drop it here in the comment section or drop me a DM. If I see your DM, make sure you put your name and your email so I can send you those tickets, all right? And Masani, Masani is sending me the tickets as well. So I will be forwarding them to anybody who knows the answer of this question. Oh, and also I'll be taking questions from the audience. So if anyone has a quick question, I might take 1 or 2 questions. I already see a question on Twitter. But if anyone has a question here on Instagram, there's a little question box on the bottom right hand of your screen. You can write your question in there, and I'll ask a couple questions in a few minutes from the audience. Nana, tell me, you know, your songs explore themes of love and relationships, and I love love. And, you know, relationships, there's so many people that go through so many things. Do you believe that true love still exists?
Yes. You know what? True love exists. I believe that. Because how can you be living and you have no love? So it must be somewhere. But will you find the real love? That's a question. Will you find the right person to give that love to, or that person to give their love to you? Because there is real love. But as I said, love, it's not about hard. It's maybe when and why am I not loved? You know, you don't have the right person. You're not around the right people, or it's different ways. But true love is a hard thing to find, but it is out there. It's there somewhere. Come on, it's there.
Do you think that people nowadays, they love with expectations, and they put these sort of conditions on love, or that's weird. It's a weird approach, but you know, what do you think? How do you think we can overcome those barriers and build stronger relationships with each other?
Stop looking on what people have and say, oh, I can date this one, I can do this one because this one is rich. And this is where you will not find real love, because there's too much condition. Like there is what? Oh my gosh! Everybody know you. Everybody know you. Everybody know her. I wonder if I can. No, because it's a heart. As I'm saying, anything in the heart have to be right there. You know, for the real heart and the real love is, as you say, understanding. Right? You have to try to understand people, and especially if you get into a relationship, you just go, oh, you don't expect just to be loved, because they might not love you. Love yourself. And it's a big world. And when you get to that place, it will be like a real small place, small love, small place. Because you're in where you're supposed to be. But love is out there. Just keep waiting and looking, and don't just stand there and say, oh, you might see a guy and like the guy and go, I'm not going to settle, I'm a woman. Maybe you should, like, you get it. Hey, you're so cute. Who are you? Like, there is different ways, right? Let's see. You don't know. Real love is out there somewhere. But we have this thing about um, I'm a woman and you're a man, and you're supposed to love me and I'm supposed to love you. But is that real love? You don't know. You really don't. You have to search and you have to pray. You have to,
Yes.
yeah, you gotta keep the vibe
Yes.
and be respectful. Sometimes real love run away and it becomes unreal because maybe it's about a control thing or it's so much different things, right? But I don't know. I don't. But I think love is there somewhere. I see people love and they're saying, "Oh, well, I don't know yet. Maybe 10 years they might change again, right?" But
Yeah, I would love to see people, love it, love lasts the test of time. And,
what?
I still believe in true love. So I'm like you, Nana.
Yeah, true love.
Yes, I
True
believe it
love.
exists.
It's not about material things, and it's not about anything like that. Look at me. Oh, this is love at first sight. Maybe it is because of the way it is and the way it happened, right? So love is there.
Yes.
Love is out here. I don't care what you say. It's there.
Bless up all the lovers worldwide, all the love lovers
So far, lover.
worldwide. I see a question here from Steve on Instagram. Who were your favorite artists back in the days that influenced you?
Wow. Back in the days, hi Steve. Is it Steve? Um, there are so many artists that so many people these are old songs. Like I remember some Aretha Franklin at the time. If you think back, I remember some Dionne Warwick too. And it's as I say, music is love and it's universal. You love so many music and so many people who sing these songs. Oh, I was a fan, a James Brown fan too. So it's music is music and it's love. You hear me go back to love, right?
The theme of the night. I love it. Thank you for that question, Steve.
Yes,
I
put
see
yourself.
someone else asking where the event is. I shared the flyer on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook. The Sistahfest flyer is on the timeline. It's at El Mocambo, March 25th. So that's this Saturday. I see someone else on Twitter asking, Nana, do you have any music coming? I was going to ask that. Any new music coming out?
Yes, I'm working on new music right now. So pretty soon, I'm trying to get an album out now, getting it ready. So I'm kind of working real hard. I wasn't gonna tell you. I was gonna surprise you.
Yes.
But
Make sure you send it to me when it's ready. I want to play it and support it.
yeah,
And
yeah,
yes.
yeah. I'm trying to get maybe release some singles
Yeah.
first and then album. But yes, I have songs right now getting ready for the road. Yeah.
I'm excited for that, Nana.
Uh,
Awesome. I have a couple more questions here. Thank you for the questions on Twitter. Thank you for the questions on Instagram from everybody.
let's
Best of love to everybody that's tuning in, of course, every single week. And tell me, and Anna, tell me something most people don't know about you or would never in a million years guess.
I love to cook. I love cooking. I'm the best cook ever. It
Nice.
goes with singing. Because when I sing, I cook.
Yes,
You mean
and that means your food tastes good because you put love in it.
what? All the singles and the songs are in the food. Come on. I'm a good cook. I love cook. I used to have before I used to have a New Year's New Year's Day dinner for fans. I might start it again. I'm not sure, but New Year's Day dinner, and my house is full of love, and it's food. That's a love. Different every section. There's a little piece of this and a little bit of that. We used to do that. I am a good cook. Nobody believes that I cook that well. I don't. No, I cook. I
Yes, your house is full of love, food, music. Boy.
love, music, and kids. Where the kids from? Family members. But that's my house.
And what's up, Puggy? I see Puggy Simeon just joined us. All my love to you, Puggy. I miss you so much.
But friend,
This is love to you.
oh my gosh, one love, my brother.
Puggy Simeon is here in the house. Thank you for joining me tonight, Puggy. I love him. It's been a long, long time since I've seen him.
Yes,
And yes, all my love to you, Puggy.
my friend Puggy, one day, we will talk. We'll talk. All right? Yes. That's
special man. Special in my heart. All right. And any other events coming up, Nana, that other than, of course, Sistahfest is the main event that everyone needs to go to. But is there anything else that you have in the works that we should know about? Summer's coming soon, I know.
Not after. I'm trying to finish some work that I'm doing right now, and then I'm going to be out there again. But I'm finishing Sistahfest and
and your album. So you have a lot of work that's happening right now. So
leaving for a little bit and then I'll be back.
Yeah.
All right. And just hold on tight, my fans. I'm here, still here. Them not gonna get me out of the race. Watch this.
You're such a beautiful soul, Nana. Thank you so much for joining me tonight. Thank you to everybody who's tuned in. Remember, I have a 3-hour Nana Mclean mix coming up right now for everybody tuned in. It's going to rock you right through the night and make you feel blessed, make you feel right. Thank you, everybody, for joining us tonight on Melody Mondays. Remember, every Monday at 8 o'clock, this happens. And today, I feel so truly blessed to have such a legendary queen with me tonight on the radio and, of course, here on Instagram. Thank you, Nana, for taking time out of your busy schedule to reason with me tonight. I feel so truly blessed, and I'm so grateful for you.
Thank you for having me, and all my fans out there. Be blessed, stay blessed, give love, show love.
Yes. Thank you so much. Have a great night, everybody. This is Shana McCalla with Nana Mclean signing out. One love, everybody.
One love, one heart.
Bye, Nana.
Oh, yeah. I don't know.